Hello, my name is Niki Setzer. The journal Psychology Science published the article, The Effects of Racial Diversity on Complex Thinking in College Students, in August of 2003. To my understanding of the research involved with this experiment, there was no funding involved since there was little to no expenses. The method used to perform their experiment was to first randomly assign participants into smaller groups to address a target social issue. Their primary focus from these discussion groups was to accomplish complex thinking throughout college students on various social issues. The experiment itself included one collaborator, black or white, that followed a predetermined script that either agreed or disagreed with participants during the prior screening survey. Additionally, all of the participants were completely unaware of the sole purpose of the study. The various participants were recruited through flyers and emails that explained that there was an organization performing a social experiment. The researchers performing the experiment searched for interested parties to submit a questionnaire addressing each of the individual's personal information of background characteristics, race, contact with racially diverse people, and opinions on various social issues. The experiment began with participants engaging in an unconstructed discussion for 15 minutes, followed by a written response expressing their agreement or disagreement with the opinions indicated on the survey. Majority of the participants, 85%, held the same position they did on the prior survey. Out of 375 people, 108 of the individuals disagreed with everyone, and 123 of the participants agreed. Analyzing the received data, there were four outcomes that the performed experiment, race and opinion on perceived novelty, the effect of race on integrative complexity during the pre-discussion manner, the effect of race and opinion on integrative complexity post-discussion measure, and the effects of race and opinion on integrative complexity in transfer measure. The results from the experiment revealed that no interactions of race with the university site, issue, age, gender, and contact with racially diverse people were detected. Moreover, there was a significant effect for diversity of racial contact, to which participants reported higher levels of diverse racial contact in addition to higher levels of integrative complexity amongst college students. The participants self-reported the racially diverse contacts were significantly and positively related to integrative complexity. The article read, "Previous research has found that racially diverse educational environments are associated with positive intellectual and social outcomes for college students, allowing the individuals conducting the research to advance the scientific understanding of the educational effects of race throughout a controlled, randomized environment. The racial diversity with college students, close friends, and classmates were strongly associated with integrative complexity and prolonged stronger effects on students' complex thinking." Throughout the reading, effects of racial diversity on complex thinking in college students, I was able to notice the other concepts that have been learned and utilized in previous assignments to form an understanding how they are additionally utilized in the article. For example, appreciative inquiry can be found throughout the structure and information within the article. First, the researchers performing the experiment acknowledged their focus and mission for their findings, including the process the candidates and participants went through to have the ability to fall into the experiment with equal knowledge of the purpose of the research. Additionally, I am able to acknowledge the high-quality connections being utilized through the experiment. The article acknowledged frequent discussion of racial ethnicity positively predicts intellectual and social self-concept, student retention, and overall satisfaction with college, providing awareness of the potential high-quality connections between the participants in the experiment. Another example of the utilization of high-quality connections in appreciative inquiry is provided in the researchers' utilization of integrative complexity by referencing the various integrative complexity levels of individuals and how they are determined. The article states that low integrative complexity as individuals that typically utilize simplicity and evaluate reasoning when making decisions. Moreover, They explain the middle level of integrative complexity as the ability for individuals to recognize the existence of other perspectives but view them as unrelated. Furthermore, it is expressed that the highest level of integrative complexity as the ability to recognize trading amongst perspectives and solutions. The various levels of integrative complexity used throughout the process of the experiment prove the utilization of high-quality connections. In addition, the overall process and results utilizing appreciative inquiry, researchers found higher integrative complexity was positively associated with higher grades in college students, being the encouragement factor to utilize more frequently. After reading and analyzing the article, it is extremely difficult to argue their results. The research provided through the article continues to prove why and how their results are accurate. However, you could potentially argue that the infrequency of the experiment could be an altercation to the accuracy of the results. I agree with the researchers' conclusion in the sense of how they performed their experiment with randomly selecting interested individuals and separated them randomly into smaller groups. It is much easier to expect results when purposefully organizing groups based on the individual's responses in the prior screening survey, whereas they are less predictable results within a randomized group. Thank you very much. Have a good day.